So the real question is, why two outputs? One is written mixer, the other one is written amp. Do they sound different? Do we have to follow the instructions, or can we do whatever the f we want? Hello and welcome back to the Wetterbass. Yes, there is a difference of sound between the two outputs. Mixer out simulates a cab simulator. And tames the
high-pitched
fizzy distortion sound. So it takes out some treble, and it gives me the impression that the sound is further away, as if it was more distant, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Amp out is a bit like bee buzz instead of mosquito buzz from the Boss Bass Overdrive that we tested 2 weeks ago. By the way, thanks to you guys for interacting with me in the comments section of that video and on Instagram. I love it. Some of you suggested modding the ODB3, and I already had a look at the Wampler mod, so I'll probably do it, and I will most probably make a video out of it, so perhaps you'd like to see that. Let's move on to the next song and the next pedal setting. I actually enjoy the sound that we just heard because it's reactive and expressive. It's fun to play with. And it has a horny sound. Wait, that wasn't what I meant. I mean that it sounds like a horn. Anyway, because the mixer output does a very good job at cutting through the mix, I could easily lower the volume of the track. However, it does lack a lot of lows. So I already told you what I think about the amp output, that it's bright and sizzly. Well, sizzly, no, that it's sizzles. And so now let's listen to it. I'm going to spare you the overly aggressive, unrefined distortion sound, and I'm just going to turn the gain knob, which is the morph knob in this case, all the way down. Note that the rig I use to record the pedals in this Overdrive series is set up to make them sound as clear as possible. I usually have the compressor at 50% blend wet dry, except in the next song because of the slapping, where I have the compressor at 75% wet. There is no EQ in the tube preamp, which I mainly use as an enhancer. And the signal is blended at 50% with a cab simulator meant to be transparent, yet with a touch of gritty character. So with the gain or morph knob all the way down, you still have a trace of distortion. You never get a clean sound out of this pedal, except when you turn it off. So basically, you cannot use it as a preamp with a cab simulator without distortion. Still, the sound of this effect in the previous song was nice enough to add some gritty character to the bass. this pedal works a lot better with the mixer output. It changes the sound signature, obviously, but by giving it more presence in the mids. Even in the next song where you would expect the amp output to work better, the mixer output just sounded better to my ears, and it was a lot easier to mix. The blending function is useful, but nothing out of this world. It reminds me a little bit of the Boss Bass Overdrive, where you have two distinct sounds that never really blend together. And in this case too, although it's a little bit better, you still get this exaggerated layer of fizzy distortion on top. Right, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It's free and it will make me happy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.